السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله أما بعد. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. Last time we learned how to, a few weeks back, we started learning about numbers. We learned how to count from 1 to 10. Then we learned about, 10 to 20. And then we learned how to count in tens, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, etc. And in the last class, we learned how to count those numbers in between, right? In between. So we learned last time how to count all the way to 100 with the numbers in between. So 21, 22, 33, 53, etc. So today we're going to take some practice regarding that. In addition to that, we're also going to take new vocabulary words again today, bismillah ta'ala. So just as a quick refresher, let's scroll down just a little bit.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam wa
I just wanted to let you know that I'm on the road. I'm traveling. I had a flight that was canceled, and for some reason I was able to fly out today. So I'm going to be driving, but I'm going to listen.
No problem,
Inshallah.
inshallah. So we won't call on you, inshallah. No problem. Jazakallah khairan.
Salam.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Okay. So if we take a look at this page here, take a look at these examples. So it wants you to, we'll take these four, right? We have 47, 25, 51, and 84. And they wrote it in English, right? So I'll do the first one for you guys just to refresh your memory of what we learned. So we said that in order to get these numbers, 47, right? For example, you'll start off with the 7, right? So what would the 7 be, Brother Colin?
السبعة.
Right? So we sab'atun. And then if we want to get the 40 now, how would we? Remember we said it'll be a combination of words put together. So we sab'atun, and then what's the word for 40?
أربعون.
Arba'un, right? So when we put those together, it becomes sab'atun wa arba'un, right? Is that correct, Brother Colin? Sab'atun wa arba'un? Is that how we learned it last time?
سبعة أربعون.
No. So the only time that those vowels change, remember, is if something. So, for example, the last time it was like that because we were taking examples. Uridu, right? The words that come after uridu or nuridu would be so. Just in the asl, right? In the origin, it will just be sab'atun wa arba'un. Sab'atun wa arba'un. But very nice catch. Very nice catch. So, with that being said, Brother Colin, can you please practice this one for me, please? How would we say this?
خمسة وعشرون.
Very nice. خمسة وعشرون. Try to make that kha clear. It sounds almost like a hamsatun, but kha with a scratch.
خمسة وعشرون.
Ahsanta. Very nice. Sister Bushra, can you try this one for us, please?
I'll try, although I was not present in the last class, but I'll try. So
no problem. Were you able to watch the video lesson? The recorded lesson?
I could not, but I'll catch up.
Okay, no problem. So let's break it down together then. So
yeah,
just as I mentioned to Brother Colin,
yeah,
it's broken down into a few pieces. So it's 51. So you'll start off with the 1, which is going to be
wahidun.
And then for 50 it would be
Ishrun.
No, 50. 50
would be khamsun, sorry.
Khamsun, no problem. So if we put them together, it becomes
Wahidun wa khamsun.
very good. Wahidun wa khamsun. Very nice. Brother Jay.
أربعة وثمانون.
Great. أربعة. Not أربعة, but أربعة. هذا عين. أربعة وثمانون. Try it again.
84.
Very good. أحسنت. Okay. So also today you're going to learn a few phrases as well. So great. We know how to count. Now you guys, I'm not saying you can do it right off the bat of your head, but all of you know the principles in order to count from 1 to 100? Or do you guys have any questions regarding that? Regarding the principles of being able to count from 1 to 100?
I'm good.
Great. Okay. So 2 words. Or they're one word, just different forms of it. We have عندي, which means I have, right? عين with a كسرة, نون with a سكون, دال with a كسرة, followed by yes, becomes a stretch. عندي, which means I have. And then we have right after عندنا. All that changes is the pronoun, right? So be عندنا, and it means we have. So this is used with, it can be used with a number of things, but in this lesson, when it comes to numbers, for example, I say عندي عندي 3 أولاد, for example. عندي 3 أولاد, which means I have 3 children. I have 3 children, for example. Okay, so with that being said, you learn عندي and عندنا, which means عندي means I have, and عندنا means we have, right? And you guys want to ensure that, like I said, don't rely on the transliteration here, because the transliteration here says rindi, but there's no ra here. So if we take a look now, we go back to where we were. This page here, it has 2 examples here. They want you to say, I have 90 dinars and I have 60 dinars. Right? So dinars in Arabic is just D no. No. Very simple. Just the way it's in English is the way it is in Arabic. I have 90 dinars is dinar, same way. So with that being said, brother Colin, can you try that first one for me? I have 90 dinars. Let's break it down. How would you say I have?
عندي
Very good. Now 90 dinars would be?
90
Very good. عندي 90
dinars.
Very good.
Or,
But not dinars,
yeah.
but in Arabic, it'll be pronounced, isn't dinar, it'll be dinar, right? Dinar. So be عندي 90 دينار. عندي 90 دينارا. عندي 90 دينارا. Very nice. Brother Jay, can you do this next one from these? It says, I have 60 dinars.
عندي 60 دينار.
Very good. عندي 60 دينارا. عندي 60 دينارا. Very good. Just had a slip of the tongue in this one here with Brother Colin. I said 90 by mistake, but it should be عندي 90. عندي 90 دينارا. And this one would be عندي 60 دينارا, just like Brother Jay said it. Very nice. Now another phrase that we're learning, which we took it in the beginning. I think it was our first lesson, but we didn't really get much practice with it because you guys didn't really have much words to use with it, right? So if you remember from the question tools, we have bikem, which means how much, right? Kem means how many. Now you put that ba before it, bikem, as we learned in the first lesson, it means how much, right? So we'll take some examples regarding this as well. In regards to the numbers, we have 3, so 1 for each of the students present today. So this example here, Brother Colin says, bikem, or rather let's take a look at the first one to understand what they want from us. So it says, bikem, how much? And it says, بعشرة دراهم. بعشرة دراهم. So the same thing we want you to apply in the other one, in the second one, bikem. And it has the numbers here for you. So how much would that be, brother? How many would that be? How much would that be, Brother Colin?
8.
So how would we put it all together?
It'd be بثماني or بثمانة
No. So the word is ثمانية. Right? ثمانية. So it would be B.
بثمانية دراهم.
Very good. So بثمانية أو بثمانية rather بثمانية دراهم. بثمانية دراهم. Very good. أحسنت. Sister Bushra, the next one.
Become بتسعون دراهم.
Not تسعون, but because تسعون is
Oh,
90.
it's 9. Okay, it's not. I thought it was 90 in
Oh, sorry, you're right. They made a mistake here. They put
Yeah.
in English they put it as 9, and in Arabic they put it as 90. So
Right.
either way, you would be right. If you said it, if you said بتسعين or you said بتسعة, either one would be right. I'll accept from you that one. So you're right. You understood it. You're right. In Arabic they made a mistake. They put 90.
Okay. So if it was just 9, it would be بتسعة دراهم. تسعة دراهم.
Yeah,
And if it was
بتسعة
90, it would be بتسعون دراهم.
Very good. So بتسعة دراهم, or if it's the other way, if it's 90. So if you take a look at that, right? So I'm glad that the sister brought this up. So if we scroll up here now, if we scroll up just a little bit, and you remember I mentioned a few lessons back, I believe it was 2 lessons back, where we spoke about the difference between عشرون and عشرين, right? When do you say عشرون? When do you say عشرين? When do you say ثلاثون? When do you say ثلاثين, etc. عشرون is for things that are in the case of raf, right? I don't want to get you guys too confused regarding that, but we mentioned that a little bit a while back, and those are the letters that have as if it's as if it's in the place of a dhamma, and the 20 it's as if it's in the place of the kasra or the fatha. So if the word should end in a kasra or fatha, it would have this here 20, and that's what we have in that example that the sister brought with the 90. Right, which would be but which also has a few more concepts associated with it. So it's going to be B, if you go with 90, B تسعي دراهم, right? Because it'll be instead of تسعو, it'll be تسعي, because in this case it's going to have a yeah, just like it'll be تسعة دراهم. Don't worry about that, guys, if that's over your head. The main thing is to know how to say 90 and how to say 9. All of the principles regarding that will come in another lesson. The main point of mentioning these things is because these videos are uploaded to YouTube, so we don't want somebody to see it and get confused if they hear it a certain way. So the last one, please, brother Jay.
So become بخمسة دراهم.
Not 10, but so in this case, if it comes after a ba with the kasra, it'll be just like the first one, be عشرة دراهم. So this will become بخمسة دراهم. بخمسة دراهم. أحسنت. أحسنتم جميعا. Very nice job. So what we're going to end today with is taking a number of vocabulary words that we have not taken yet. From them is going to be the ones that come at the end of the pages, starting with page 16 on the bottom there. We didn't take some of these words. So we have the verb لون, which means to color, right? Because the word lawn, if we take it previously, alwan, right? Lawnun, alwanun, colors. We've taken that previously. So we have lawnun is the color, right? The word color. Our can also become, it's also the verbal noun of coloring, right? Coloring, right? The verbal noun. But the actual verb is lawana, which means to color, So we just took 2 words, lawana, lawnun, which we took previously alwan, colors. Now they put a few other words here as well. From them will be this word, which they wrote wrong. So it'll be, they put mulawinat. I'm sorry, they put mulawwa, but it should be mulawwi. The waw should have a kasra. Mim with a u, la with a fatha, waw with a kasra, right? Mulawwi, mulawinat, because it's the things that's being used to color, right? Right? Or either way, it could be. It just depends on how you look at it, but if the way they wrote it here, it could be understood as well. Mulawwanat is something that had color added to it, right? So either way, no big deal. But what we have, we'll go with what they have here. Mulawwanat, which is crayons. Mulawwanat. So meme with a dhamma, lam with a fatha, waw with a fatha. Mulawwanat. Mulawwanat, which means crayons. Okay, so those are from the words that we did not take yet from that page 16. Last time we took this entire first column. We're going to take the second column today, which is most of the words you guys have seen already, right? So let's just take them as practice as well to see how much you guys remember. This first word is a color as well. Bunniyun. Bunniyun. Brother Colin, can you remind me what that means?
Brown.
Brown. Very good. Ahsanta. So it's the bushra, the word ahmaru. Ahmaru.
Ahmaru is red.
Red. Very good job. Ahsanti. Brother Jay, we have zahriyun. Zahriyun. Which we also give you guys another word, wardiyun, which should give you a hint what this word means.
Pink.
Pink. Very good job. Burtuqaliyun. Brother Colin, burtuqaliyun. Which if you notice, it comes from the word burtuqal, right? So that should give you a hint as to what color this is.
Orange.
Orange. Very nice. Abiyadu. Abiyadu.
White.
White. Very good. Brother Jay, Elsferu. Elsfer.
Yellow.
Yellow. MashaAllah, back. You guys are doing good. Then we have Ramadiyun. Ramadiyun. Brother, I think brother Colin.
Gray.
Great, very nice. Sister Bushra, the word Aswadu.
Black.
Black, very nice. Brother Jay, the word Azraqu.
Blue.
Blue, very good. We have Brother Colin, the word Akhdaru.
Green.
Green. And we have the word mulawwan, which is something that's colored. Something that has been colored is something that's known as mulawwan. Mulawwan. Something that is colored. That is a new word, so we're going to spell it out for you guys. The reason we didn't do the colors because we already spelled them out before previously, so you guys have that. But this last half of this last half, you guys have not seen these words, so I'm going to break them down for you. We have mulawwanun, meme with a dhamma, lam with a fatha, waw with a shadda and a fatha. Mulawwanun. Mulawwanun, which means something that's colored. I'm sure you guys have seen this previously. Sabahul khair. Anybody knows what this means? Sabahul khair.
Good morning.
Good morning, right? So sa with a fatha, ba with a fatha, and alif, so it's an elongation. Sabahu, the ha has just a dhamma. Sabahul, it'll be joined to the word after. So this is actually two words put together. Sabahul khairi, the kha with a fatha, followed by ya with a sukun. Sabahul khairi. The ra is going to have a kasra. Sabahul khairi, which means good morning. Then we have the next word, Masa'ul Khair. Anybody knows what this one means?
Good evening.
Good evening. Right, good evening. Masa, meme with a fatha, sin with a fatha and an alif, so it's essence to stretch. Masa'u, hamza with a dhamma. Masa'ul Khairi. Masa'ul Khairi. Then this next word, we're going to skip this one. We're going to skip this one. The next one is marhaban. Marhaban, which means welcome. It's just basically a way of welcoming somebody, just letting them know, basically, that you're going to be hospitable with them. Just marhaban, welcome. Meme with a fatha, ra with a sukun, mar. So be mar, ha with a fatha, marha. And the ba has a tanween. You want to pay attention. It has a tanweenun bil fath. Marhaban, so it has fathatan. Right? Two fathas. Marhaban. I'm sorry. Marhaban. It's not going to be stretched, but marhaban, which means welcome. Marhaban. Then we have this phrase here that you all know. The reason why they brought it twice, once for a male, once for a female. Kayfa haluka. What does that mean, Brother Colin? Kayfa haluka.
How are you?
For a male, right? And we have كيف حالك. What does that mean, Sister Bushra?
How are you for a female?
How are you for a female? Very good. That's the difference between ka and ki.
It's like
This
the
next-
person you're asking their gender, not like your own.
Not your
Right.
own, no, the person that you're speaking to. The person that you're
Okay.
speaking to, the person that you're asking about. كيف حالك. How are you? If you're speaking to a male, and if you're speaking to a female, كيف حالك. How are you? They're both translated the same in English. How are you? How are you? But in Arabic, it lets you know that the person you're speaking to is a male, or this person that you're speaking to is a female. So in essence, those things at the end, those are pronouns, right? You. They mean you, but you male, you female. The next word, ثلاجة. ثلاجة. Brother Colin, do you remember have you seen this word before, Brother Colin?
I don't believe so.
Okay, I remember you said you studied before. One of the first words you learned. So it's a tha with a fatha, tha. Lam with an alif, so lam alif with a shadda. So in essence, it's a stretch. Thalla. Jim with a fatha. Thallajatun, which is a refrigerator. It's a refrigerator, it's basically a fridge. Then we have furnun. Furnun. Fa with a dhamma, fu. Ra with a sukun, fur. Noon with a sukun. I'm sorry, with a tanween. Furnun, which is an oven. We have here ma'un. I'm sure you guys know this one. What about ma? Anybody knows what ma means?
Water?
Water. So me with a fatha, followed by an alif, so a stretch ma'un, which means water. In addition to that, we're also going to take a few more words. As you know, today's a lot of vocabulary. Next class will be a new concept, inshallah. We have this word here, or these words rather. Nazara. Nazara, which is a verb, which means to look. Nazara, to look. Right? Nazara means to look. Then when they brought the word minzar, which is a microscope or binoculars, depending on the context. Mim with a kasra, this is the last word here. Noon with a sukun. Min, the dha, which can be stretched. Min dharun. It's a microscope or binoculars. Right? Then we have the word nazara. They put to view. Okay, maybe it can mean to view as well, depending on the concept. So this word nazar can be used in two ways. If I said to someone unzur, which is the command tense of this verb, it means look. Unzur, it means to look. The word nazara can also have to mean to view, as the word nazar, the verbal noun. It can also mean nazar. It can also mean a view, like similar to an opinion. Similar to this is his view. Similar to an opinion, right? But it all stems from the same thing, to look, because in essence it just means this is how he looks at that thing, right? Someone's opinion is just the way that they look at it. So that's why it stems from this word nazara. Nazara can mean to view or to look based on the context. And one familiar word I think all of you have seen, nadhara, right? Which is the eyeglasses. Nadharatun. And the word nadharatun is a noon with a fatha, dha with a shadda, and an alif, so a stretch. Nadhara, ra with a fatha. Nadharatun, which means the glasses, the eyeglasses. And this word here, manzar, right? We have here manzar, which means a view, right? Or it means it can be the scenery, right? So it can be manzarun jameel, wow, beautiful view, or beautiful scenery, right? Or beautiful scene. That's what this word manzar can be used to refer to. Okay, so we have a few minutes left today, right? To take all those new vocabulary words. I know it's a lot of vocabulary words you guys have, and you guys don't even know how to use them. But the main thing is I want you just to memorize these words. Don't worry how to put them in sentences, how to the correct i'rab, the correct vowels at the end. Just make sure the vowels of the word is correct. Don't worry about the end vowels. I want you guys to memorize all these words, as in the very next level, you guys will learn how, when you learn the grammar, it'll all start making sense. Oh, I know how to say this now because you have all these words. You know how to say I want. You know how to say water, but you don't know how to put them all together. And how you know how to say I want is uridu, and you know the word for water is ma. And then when you learn the grammar, you learn how to put this sentence together. So right now, I don't want you guys to get discouraged that, every week we're just taking vocabulary after vocabulary. I know for some students, they just become bored of that, but it's actually very good for you to realize that when you learn the grammar, that all comes together. I'm not sure if that makes sense to you guys. I hope you guys grasp what I'm trying to say. So before we end today, let's practice a few more numbers. So they're not in the book here. I'm just going to say them to you orally. Shafawiyan. I'm going to say them to you guys orally. Shafahiyan, so you guys can understand, or we can go over it together. So we'll go, each one of you will do one number, inshallah. So brother Colin, can you tell me how to say, for example, 55?
Khamsatun wa khamsun.
Very good. Khamsatun wa khamsun. Very nice. Just the Bushra, can you tell me how to say, for example, 67?
It would be sab'una wa sittun.
Sab'una wa sittun. So sab'una is 70, and sittun is also 60. So just think, so not sab'una,
Did you
but
say
it'll be 67.
67?
Yeah.
Oh, sab'atan wa sittun.
Very good. Sab'atun wa sittun. Sab'atun wa sittun. 67. Very nice. Brother Jay, can you tell me how to say 99?
تسعة وتسعون.
تسعة وتسعون. أحسنتم جميعا. So very nice. All of you were able to apply the concepts, right? All of you were able to apply the concepts. So the next class, guys, your homework is to review everything that you learned thus far, because this is week 8. Today is week 8. We have one more lesson that we have to complete before we end this session. I mean, not this session, but this semester. This semester, which is what we're going to end it with, is this right here. The days of the week and things like that, which we'll learn in the last lesson. But the next class, guys, it's going to be a pop quiz. Well, not really a pop quiz, because I'm telling you right now. But basically, it's going to be review of everything that we've learned thus far. Vocabulary, question tools, numbers, colors, things in your house, all those things that we've learned thus far. So you guys want to ensure that you review everything. And if you have any questions, try your best to put them in the group as soon as possible. Try not to put them in the group, Saturday night at 11 p.m. More than likely, I won't reply to you. But if you try to get it in there during the week, or even on Friday or Saturday in the daytime, if you have any questions before the exam, then you can put it there. But I want you guys to review everything that we learned, starting with the question tools all the way up to the numbers. So anything is possible to come. Any phrases, any of the numbers, any of the colors, any of the vocabulary. You guys have any questions regarding that?
Yeah, what was the last word? Theory, nadariyatun.
Oh yes. So the last word is, let's take a look at there.
I just need the vowel on the ya.
So the ya is gonna have a shadda with a fatha.
Okay.
Nadariya. Good question, Barakallah. Very nice.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. You're welcome. Anyway, Jazakumullahu khair, guys, for a great session. Like I said, any questions, guys, don't forget to put in a group. Your homework is to review this week. We'll end the session here now, inshallah. Wa sallallahu wa sallam ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.